I can.
So y'all were like U-Haul lesbians. You know about that term?
Yeah, but we didn't. I know a lot of terms. Okay?
So y'all were U-Haul lesbians.
To me, it's not a moment.
Yeah.
It's my life. And I think that's also why we disconnected. And I'm going to be 100 with y'all because I rock with y'all and I've never said this. I feel like she pandered to a community, right? And I say that to say, even though she came out, right? We've all done things when we're 18, 16, 17, 18. We've experimented, but that doesn't make it your lifestyle. Right. I've had to sit my mom down, my sister down and say, I don't think I'm going to be with a man. I've been with men, and if the right man comes along, I'll appreciate that. I'll honor that. I'll say it's sent from God, but as of right now, that's not what I'm looking for. And I think what she did was we were a hot item, and it made sense for where she was at. But I don't think it was her lifestyle.
Gotcha.
And I stand on that because right now she's with a man, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
But pander might be a harsh word. I don't want her to call me, but
she gonna call you regardless.
She gonna call me, but I've never said that. I'm keeping it 100 with you because that's how I felt for the longest. I was like, I think I was just something like
it's new.
It was hot. New. Yeah, it was hot. It was new. It was fresh. I do think we were friends. I'll never discredit that. We were best friends.
Yeah.
But it wasn't someone she saw her life with. And I think she should have been honest and said, I don't know if down the line this is going to work, but I love where we are now. Because I've had women tell me that. Straight women tell me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you feel like she was like curious what it would be
I don't think
like
it was curious because way before me, we have a 7-year age difference. Yeah. Way before me, she knew who she was.
I remember she saying that she dated women in the past, yeah.
But just because you do something in your past, that doesn't identify who you are today.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but she pointed you out and said that you would be my girlfriend.
Because I was hot. I was at the club.
But did she know who you were though? Like, or did she?
Right. And I'm not going to downplay what we had. I don't think I was like, that's Tammy's daughter, which a lot of people do to me. I don't think it was that because she really did get to know me before she even met my mom. But I just feel like when we got together, she's getting gay pride bookings.
Oh, yeah, them gay pride go up.
She had a whole community behind her. And if I'm somebody that's looking at myself like, I don't know if I'm going to do, I don't want to say that show again. Yeah. At least I can survive off this, or not even survive. I think that's a harsh word because she can survive. I'm not gonna say that, but I make another 5,000 off this real quick because I got a girlfriend. Right. You get what I'm saying? If you with a man, it may not have been as hot. So it was just I think I was just a hot item for her, and that's okay.
No, I mean if that's your truth, I respect you for speaking that.
I've never told anybody that.
Yeah, and I do with her, and she has she actually did pull up to our pride last year.
She did?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, as a promoter, not talking about her, just in general, if you are dating a female, you're more likely to get booked than like you have dated a female, but now you're dating a dude. I might be like, right now ain't the time.
Right. Because, you know, it's like.
And I'm not saying her, I'm just saying in general.
No, that is a perception. Even with the people that see people on the flyer, they be like, they not even really gay. Why y'all booking them? And it'd be like.
I'm telling you.
They a vibe though.
And I don't think she was
They
ever
don't care
good.
about no vibe.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't care about no vibe.
I'm gonna be honest, I'll hang with whoever.
Yeah.
But I don't think she was really gay. I think I was high at the moment and we were genuinely friends. That's that drunk part. We were genuinely friends. Yeah. I would never discredit that. I do think we loved each other, but it should have stayed as I love you as a friend.
Hold up, y'all. If you want to watch this full episode, you got to subscribe to our Patreon now.
That's right. Head over right now, patreon.com/No Homo Show, and make sure you subscribe.
Let's get it.